Hello everyone and welcome back to TTUB, Tabletop Unboxing. I'm your host, the Board Game Nerd, and today we're going to be playing more Magic the Gathering Arena. And the deck we're playing specifically today is the Gyruda archetype. Now, if you watched my video from last night, you'll understand why I'm interested in this. Our first game was very neck and neck in regards to this deck, and after researching it, it just looks so fucking fun. And that's the reason why I am currently going to play it today. I'm not exactly the best on it because I've been watching a couple of videos, I've been reading a little bit on it, I've dabbled a little bit on it, but I'm not quite there yet. But this is a very fun deck, not an amazing deck, but you'll have a lot of fun playing it. Now, his one quirk is that you have to start the game with cards that have an even mana cost. You want to do this because when he enters the field, you're able to mill 4 cards from your own deck as well as your opponent's. Pick one of those cards and then play them onto the field for free. Now, you can understand how much value that's giving you. And we're going to want to keep that momentum going. So we're going to get Spark Double to duplicate our Gyruda. And because Spark Double enters the field, not a legendary, it's just basically going to be another Gyruda that we don't have to replace. So we're going to have a 6/6 and a 7/7 all in one turn. And that will keep spiraling out of control until we're able to get a kill board. Now, End-Raise Forerunner is going to be mainly our end game condition. So once we get a strong board, we're going to play our End-Raise Forerunner to end the game. Get our Trample, get our Vigilance, and just destroy them. And Dream Trawler is there mainly because we want to deal with flyers. We also have Elite Guard Mage to deal with them as well, but Dream Trawler can also bring us back from the brink of death if we need to get some more draw power, get a little bit more life because we're getting killed. And I added in a couple of my own spins here. Luminous Broadmot, or Matra in this case, is something that I put in to counteract the people trying to play Shatter the Sky against our board, because we have no protection against board clears. That's why I want to put in at least one failsafe. I've added in a Tassa's Oracle as well, because we be constantly milling ourselves, and we want to be able to win if that is the case. And relies a lot on luck. And if you manage to get Tassa's Oracle, you'll just play her, and then you'll be able to activate your Tassa as well. So it's not exactly a dead draw. What else is there? In terms of lands, I have 1 plains, 3 forests. We want a lot of untapped lands, because I found that is just a sure thing if you have a bunch of tapped lands. We have Temple of Plenty and Temple of Enlightenment as our scries, and I used Evolving Wilds and Fabled Passage to the max. Well, Evolving Wilds 2 and a Fabled Passage 4, because we want to take away as much of our deck as possible to get more value out of our Gyruda. That way, once we actually get to playing him, we'll be able to get more value out of it, more choices inside our deck. So, without any further ado, let's get started. Let's see what we got. Charming Princes. Growth Spiral. Gonna be greedy. We're gonna be greedy. Play the Fountain. Next turn we play the Charming Prince. If we're lucky, we get to play the Growth Spiral. And we do get lucky. Very nice. Against a mono red deck. Cavalcade, I would assume. Play the Charming Prince. Let's see what we're gonna get. We're gonna have 4 mana next turn. We're gonna want this back in our deck, because we want to play the Fabled Passage and shuffle him back into the deck in a random order. We don't want him in our hand. Okay, Crusher Giant. Does he have a land drop? He does not have a land drop. Okay. Fabled Passage. Activate. Give me a... What do I need here? Probably should be stocking up on green in case we need to play this from our hand. Play Omori, or do we play the Paradise Druid? I certainly play Paradise Druid because it can't be targeted. Then we play the Charming Prince. To get it as a land. Oof, these are bad lands. I say we risk it. Because we are a little ahead on mana anyway, so it's not too much damaging if we were just to risk it. He probably has light up the stage, that's why he's attacking. But if he did have light up the stage, he could have just attacked with Runaway Steamkin, because I wasn't going to block with my Paradise Root. Ah, that's why. Three mana to play the Bone Crusher Giant. Oh, another Steamkin actually. Okay. We're ramping it up here. Play a Cavalcade. Oof, you guys land drop. And another light up the stage. We need to draw our land. We need to draw our land. Never in my life did I need it to draw land as much as I did right now. Oh god, he can play this Rimrock thing and then just get another tree counter on another Steamkin. Play the Rimrock. Oof, nice, nice. Okay, Destiny. Let's see what you've got in store for me. Gyruda. 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 Spark doubles, please. Spark double. Elite Guard Mage. He's got a Phoenix. He's got a Phoenix. Oh shit. I think that's game. Light up the stage, really? Yes. Spark double. More spark doubles. Now, yeah, just get a Tassa or a Raise. That'd be great. More spark doubles. Okay, that's all of our spark doubles. No more of that in our deck. Charming Prince. Exile. No attacks. Yes. How many cards do we have left? How many cards do we have left? Oh, so nice, so nice. That's GG's, and that's why you put fucking Tassa's Oracle in your deck. Okay, going first again. 2 Growth Spirals, 2 Fable Passages, Forerunner. Not exactly the best opening hand here. Far from the worst, though. Keeping. Fable Passage. Boom. I would like a blue, please. Next turn, Breeding Grounds into the Growth Spiral, which gives us the Fable Passage. Hopefully we draw a land. Opponent is playing... Odd. Okay, so he's like the opposite of us. Growth Spiral. Damn it! Okay. Play the Breeding Pool. Enters in tapped. Next turn we can play our Tassa. Or we can play another Growth Spiral. We'll get a bit cheeky if we get another land. How's that? Two twos. I want to get the planes out, just so we have a good curve going. If we manage to draw into our Guild Mage, that'd be ideal. Otherwise, we'll be dead in a few turns. Doesn't have anything for 2. He does have something for 3, though. Because 3 is an odd number. What is opponent thinking? Does 4 damage instead. Okay. He's going balls to the walls in this one. Shit. Growth Spiral. Charming Prince, please. No. This could be bad. We can pull it back if we survive this turn, assuming that we draw a land. We'll have 3 life left. Damn. Okay, drew 2 of our Spark Doubles. We're gonna mulligan this just because Spark Double is so potent inside our combo. Gonna keep this, put the Maze back in, Evolving Wilds, into this, into that. We want a blue. Next turn we can play our Paradise Druid or our Growth Spiral depending on what we draw. Get another land. That we do. Play this anyway. Play the Growth Spiral. Very nice. Grab this, enters tapped. Next turn we play the Fable Passage, play the Paradise Druid and the Charming Prince. Guarantee the Gyruda by turn afterwards, I believe. Opponent is currently playing Sky Nomad. Oh man. No, mad. You should be so mad. Because you're going to increase your deck size by 20. Let's see what we get. Table passage. Crack that open. Let's see what we want. We would like a green. We're gonna play Paradise Druid. Play a Charming Prince. Gonna scry. Guarantee us the Gyruda. He's probably gonna exile our stuff though. Oh no, it's only his stuff. Alright. Hoping he doesn't have a lot of Agent of Treacheries in there. Alright, shock. Gyruda. We can play a Tassa. Ah, Jesus. No attacks. Play this. Hello. Is it me you're looking for? Continue the trend, or play the mod? I say we... What do we have in the field? I say we continue the trend, because we already gave him a lot of fucking cards anyway, so... There we go. There's a Spark Double. Dream Trawler. I would have liked to take the Tassa's Oracle. But we didn't need it. Okay, opponent concedes. Alrighty then, let's see what we can do here. Same strategy as last time maybe. Play the Evolving Wilds into a breeding pool for the Growth Spiral. Assuming that we get another land drop, of course. Otherwise, we can just use Charming Prince to be sure. We're gonna need a green, please. Lifelink and haste. Man knows what he wants. Play this, enters tapped. Play our forest next turn. Get the Elite Guard Mage out for some defense against the aggro deck here. Boop, boop. Play the mage. Or should we risk it for a biscuit and go for this? I say we can do this. Because next turn, we can just play Tassa and get infinite value out of the Elite Guard Mage to draw into our lands. Oh, nice. Okay. Let's see what his opponent is planning. That just enters in tap. Play the Tassa. Attack with this. Exile it again. Get a land drop, hopefully. And we managed to get a Scry land. Of all things to get. I only have 2 of these in the deck as well. And it came at the worst possible time. Gonna discard the Umori. Get the Scry land. Not a land. Play the mage. Get a card. Heal some. Heal up. Exile. Heal back tree. So we won't be dying anytime soon anyway. Ah, sugar. I should have exiled this one that attacked. Oh well, you live and you learn. Both of them have menace. Crack the Evolving Wilds. Tin out the deck. You. Grab the Gyruda. Gonna grab the Harvester. Because we can exile the Gyruda again using Tasa. Nice. Dreamweaver. Oh, Dream Trawler. My apologies. What does the opponent have? Hemorrhage and their Harvester. And I will pick the Dream Trawler. We could probably end this next turn if we just play the Forerunner. We have the mana for that. Now we're still missing one. Lose to Druid. Lose to Spiral. Actually, that was kind of redundant, wasn't it? Block. 10 damage. What do I want to block here? Block this guy, clearly. Then we're gonna pass. And that's a good game. Oof. Well, this is a very tempting hand to keep. I don't have any white. And we're going first. What to do, what to do. Do we risk? Fuck it. Got a mulligan. There we go. Put the Forerunners back. We can get it back with the Fabled Passage later. Fabled Passage. Get me a green, please. Next turn, Paradise Druid. Turn after that, we can probably do a Spark Double on the Paradise Druid to get a Gyruda if we don't hit our land drop. Okay. Play this into the Druid. Play this. Spark Double the Druid. Because I don't think he has any removal spells. He's playing white and green, so... Does he really want to use a Banishing Light on me? Because he can now that the Druid's tapped. If he doesn't, I'll get Gyruda next turn. Okay. 6. There we go. Activate this. We'll take our second green, please. Not this one. This one. It's good practice to use the one in your hand. Because if you don't, then you're just gonna be playing this and then you realize that you got countered or someone's gonna, like, steal your shit. Nice. Man, someone went to the store. I'm pretty sure he has a flash enchantment somewhere. He probably still has another one of these. But even if he did, he wouldn't be able to afford it. Block with this, because even if he blocks, you know, he has nothing. Never mind. Ooh, 2-2. Oh, wow. Indestructible. Mm-hmm. Play the Spark Double into Gyruda. Yes, that is the best course of action, because we got a 7-7 out of the transaction. Maybe get a Tassa? Dream Trawler isn't too bad. We are not going to attack. And I'll tell you why. It's because if we get a Tassa and this guy's dead and we only have this one to Tassa, it's not going to work. We're in no rush to end this game anyway. We currently have the advantage. Play this. Enters tapped. Attack with our dude. We'll be able to play this dude in case this one dies. Will he assign blockers? That he will. Yep. And there's a Tassa. End the turn. Got another one of these bad boys. Spark Double. Very nice. Spark Double. Very nice. The recursive statement is very strong in this game. get a Maze Runner next turn and we should be golden. Charming Prince. Exile this dude. And we'll get him at the end of the opponent's end phase. This is good for several reasons. Well, mainly because at the end of their end phase, it goes back in, we summon a bunch of creatures, and by the time our turn rolls around, we'll actually be able to attack with said creatures. I kind of want to get this because I want to draw the maze. We did not get the maze. Will we get it down? That's the question. Two trees. Attack, attack, attack. And yep. Activate the Tassa to tap the Druid, but it's hexproof, so I can't do that anyway. Let's see how this ends. I think he realized the task is indestructible. Okay, we're first again. Paradise Druids. Not bad, not bad. We're going to keep this hand. 2 Druids. And a Paper Passage. Get herself another green. Play the Druid next turn. Play the Elite Guard Mage turn afterwards. Or should we risk it? And we could just risk it, actually. Because play the Druid now. Play this next. Play another Druid. And turn afterwards. Wham! Ooh, nice. A mill deck. No, it's not. It's a draw deck power. Okay, let me have a look. What do I want to do here? Yep, we're gonna risk it. Enter tap. Play the Druid. No attacks. Does he have a counter spell in his hand? Nope, he's playing Uro. You know what, buddy? I'm gonna give you so much stuff to use to make him escape. Play this over here. Play this now. Oh my god! That was unfortunate. How exactly do we pull this back? By winning. Okay, what am I gonna do here? Go ahead and play the Tassa, obviously. Play the Fateful Passage. Activate the ability. Grab ourselves a land. Could play Growth Spiral. Yeah, might as well. Get the Breeding Pool. Enters in... Actually, I'll pay 2 life for that. Activate this. And then we can scry or exile. Actually, I'm going to try this. Because if I do this, it's exiled. Then beginning my end step. Do this. Spark double. Hey, Mothra. Grab one of those. Exile a Gyruda again. And then we'll get him back at the end of the opponent's end step, thus keeping him safe for a turn. Then again, we already had Mothra, so it wasn't really necessary, but we didn't know we were going to get Mothra, so... Another Uro. Okay. It's getting close to a Kraken. What do we have here? Opponent's graveyard, my graveyard, Ikoria. Creatures, please. Play the land. Enter the mage. Get the life. Play the spark double. On to Gyruda. Oh, there's a Shatter the Sky. That would have been scary. Actually, no, it wouldn't have. I have a Mothra. Attack, attack, attack. Go, my precious. Go, my pretties, go. So for my final thoughts on this deck, it is a very fun deck to play. I love the Gyruda, Roulette, and it's very refreshing to have it once in a while, but I don't think I quite enjoy its luck factor. Gyruda's only able to take 4 cards from your opponent's deck and your deck, and more often than not, you find yourself a little bit wanting for creatures. I like how I can spark double and get momentum going and then be able to just continuously pile on that. I just don't think there's a lot of decks in the format at the moment that are a good matchup against it. By which I mean, it is terrible against a lot of them. So unless you're able to get your land drops, you're not going to be able to get Gyruda. Your entire strategy falls upon just the one card. Whereas in Doom Foretold, you can play around it, dance to the mantle, you get back all your enchantments and artifacts and becomes creatures, and there's just workarounds. Everything has removal spells. This thing lacks removal spells. It literally relies on you being able to outplay your opponent faster than he can outplay you. And that is good, because it makes for very fast matchups. If you're trying to get your wins for the day, I recommend doing this, because it's fucking hilarious most of the time that you do it. Otherwise, I would say that you're probably better off spending your wild cards on elsewhere. And in terms of my current deck layout, I don't think Thassa's Oracle was as helpful as I thought. It did win me a few games, but it's too reliant on being inside your hand. It's basically the opposite of what Gyruda wants. You want your strong things in your deck, you want Thassa's Oracle in your hand. While it is okay to do Spark Double continuously to get the Gyruda and then do the Thassa's Oracle, it's very circumstantial. While it does add an extra win con, I do believe that there might be other ways to make the deck more consistent. For instance, adding another Evolving Wilds to this, maybe adding more than 2 Scry lands. But I do enjoy having these lands, because you don't have to tap for them. And let me see here. Is there anything else I want to say about this? I don't think that's necessary. You more or less saw how this deck plays. You more or less know how to play it now. It's just some good judgment calls, and Ikoria as well. Ikoria, I'm not too sure. I might take that out just for some mana generation, because Ikoria is just... it's competing for a place in your deck that you don't really need it to compete for. Because Elite Guard Mage is good. It gives you everything that you want. And once you go into the Gyruda, you don't really need Omori anymore. Omori is just to help you get to Gyruda. If you're unable to draw anything good, then sure, why not? Play Umori, but more often than not, you're going to want mana. You want Paradise Roots. You want Leafkins. And while I don't recommend the Leafkin Druid, because he literally is so expensive, no defense, he's not good in this kind of deck. Just there's probably better options out there, but I believe mana generating creatures are better than Umori. And that's how I would play this. I'll edit the deck as I go around, but I'll leave this deck list on my Aether Hub page, which I just created today. And yeah, that's it for my closing thoughts. Thanks a lot for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to like and subscribe for more Board Game Nerd content. And if you have any comments or any suggestions on how to improve this deck or things that I've missed out during the video or would like to talk about, please be sure to leave them down below. I'll be sure to get to them as soon as I can. And yeah, until then, look after yourselves, and I'll see you all next time.